So, oh, the brightness. Okay, so this is the main screen of the Figma design. If you click on components over here, you can see the various different versions of each of the components that I designed. So for example, you have the alignment faces here, and then if you switch to prototype, you can see that they change depending on when you click on them. That's what this scroll behavior, no, not scroll behavior. The interactions of here, click, it changes to whatever the next item in the cycle is. And then you've got a similar situation here with the check boxes. When they're clicked, they swap. And then here, I made two versions of the entities, one collapsed, one non-collapsed. And then over here, you can see all the various versions with the different things implemented, like HP implemented or not, and then status conditions implemented or not, and alignments implemented or not. So if we go back to the main page and we click this play button up here, we can see the entire thing in progress, not in progress, in implemented. So you can turn on and off the alignments, and you should be able to click these in any order and it will still work. And then if you change the appearance, so now neutral, ally, enemy, then we make this guy neutral and we make it go away, and then we bring it back again, it will stay that way. And then you can do the same thing with the condition. That's not supposed to happen. That's probably fine. I'll check that. I don't know why that's suddenly so small. I'll figure that out. It hasn't done that before. But then if you were to add an entity, which I wasn't able to implement, you would click this so you could change what alignment they had, and you could press add. You see there's an animation for add. There's an animation here for delete too. And that's basically all that this does. But then for the HTML code, if you go into Visual Studio's, you can see, so none of this actually works here because I wasn't able to figure out how to get that code to work, but this was the best looking thing that I could get. I think I might still have the really bad one that it gave me that I described. This is the other one. See, it just imported like the checkboxes as images, which was really weird. And this is grayed out for some reason, and it looks like you can type in here, but then it's off-centered. It was really bad. And then when I tried giving it to an LLM, it just made it worse somehow, instead of making it better. So then I went with a different extension. So I can show that actually here in components. I used first Anima, which was the bad one, and then I used Figma to code, which worked so much better. And Anima had everything locked behind a paywall, and the Figma to code just gives you it all for free. So just in general better. Oh, and on the prototyping screen you can see the various paths of everything here. So that is, I think, everything.